Damion, it was quite the home weekend for the Whitworth men's basketball team. Two very different games in the way they played out. Whitworth got off to an incredible start against Willamette on Friday night, cruised to a fairly easy win, and then Saturday just a battle from the start against Lewis and Clark. Both teams had big swings in momentum in their favor, but you guys pulled it out on the dramatic tip-in by Ben Nyquist at the end. Just take us back through this weekend and what you learn as a head coach from both of those kinds of games.
Yeah. Well, we really wanted to get out to a good start on Friday night and play with really great intensity, and I thought our guys did that. Threw a lot of punches right from the beginning, really tough defensively, and so we were able to get a big lead in that first half. Second half, we had a little bit of hiccups just with too many live ball turnovers and didn't handle their press nearly as well as we should have, and sometimes took some bad shots that are just almost equivalent to turnovers. So it's a combination of that. So we need to do a little bit better shoring those things up, but still the start is what drove us to a good finish ultimately. And then, yeah, it was a battle Saturday night. Lewis and Clark has a really, really good defensive team, and they played really tough. And I thought it was just a fun contest overall. Honestly, when you look back, it was an overtime game. Both teams made some runs. We made a run with some bench guys for a while, and then weren't able to really get a score near the end of regulation. In OT, it went back and forth, and right down through the final minute, we missed a free throw that would have given us an opportunity to tie. Then we got a stop and a score, and then ultimately they got the ball back with, I think, maybe 12 seconds left. Down one, made a play, got fouled, made both free throws, but gave us 8 seconds still to get the length of the floor. And, our guys executed a play, and it was a dramatic finish. So it was a lot of fun. It was a great memory for our guys. Obviously, Ben Nyquist got the tip in. It's his birthday today, so it's a nice pre-birthday present for him, for us. But it was a fun memory and a really hard-fought contest.
How does a game like that, and a finish like that, instill the kind of belief that a team needs during a championship-type season?
Yeah, I think our guys really do believe that we can win any game, and they don't know exactly how. And we've been through some other tough ones. Obviously, we came out on the wrong side one time, but we've been through 3 or 4 really tough battles thus far, and so those things all kind of develop your muscle. And it's pretty awesome, in the end of that game, run a play we work on in practice. And I'll tell you honestly, right, I only had a 30-second timeout. It's mostly about putting guys in the positions, making sure they know their assignments. You don't know how it's exactly going to play out. When I first started to draw it up, I put Ben taking the ball out, but then I decided I wanted him down near the bucket because I thought he does make plays, whether it's backdoor cuts or whatever. And also, Jake was in practice, had run the inbound spot, so we put him there. If you look back at it, Jake hustled down, got right to the front of the rim, and ultimately forced their big man to contest with him. He kind of got bumped to the ground, and that cleared the path for Ben to be one-on-one on the backside. So ultimately, you just try and do your best to put them in the spots, but it's God's plan, and you see all those things come together. It's pretty neat.
This is our first opportunity to hit the road in conference play this year, going down to Oregon to take on George Fox and Pacific. Obviously, we've found out these first 2 weekends that conference is a different deal, and conference on the road is even more so. What kind of challenges do you expect down in Newburgh and Forest Grove?
Yeah, well, first of all, both of these teams are high pressure, a lot of pressing, get up and down, put a lot of pressure on you with the dribble drive, which is something we need to get better at anyways. And yeah, you play on the road, people are in their familiar gym and sleep in their own bed at night, and it does make a difference to be at home. So again, with conference games, everybody's so familiar, and people are certainly going to be up to play us, so we'll have our challenges. I am a little bit thankful that we have similar style teams. Sometimes it can be difficult with whatever pairing we might have in a given year. If there's completely varying styles that might challenge your prep a little bit. In this, at least they're similar, so we have a week to kind of prepare for two teams that do things not way different. So, but yeah, conference is difficult, and going on the road is hard.